Hi everyone, welcome to this class. It's really nice to have you all here. In this session, I'll be teaching you how to create a food flyer design for a food brand. I would not like to extend this video to make it really long, so without wasting any more time, we're just going to dive in straight into what we have for today. The app we're going to be using for this design is called Pixellab, the Pixellab application. You can download it from your Google Play Store. As at the time of making this video, this app is only available for Android phone users, like Android phone users only. So download it from your Google Play Store, and when you open it, you are going to have an interface that looks exactly just like this one right here. So to create a new project, on this toolbar right here, this is the toolbar, and this is the canvas. So on this toolbar right here, you scroll to locate this blank page right here, then click on it to open a new project. Now, before starting your design, like importing the elements, the shapes, vectors, images, and any other thing, you have to decide on the size. Yes, you have to decide on the size you want to work with. Rather, you have to decide on the size you want to work with. The design, is it for printing? Are you going to print the design? Is it a print design or is it a social media design? Most of my designs are social media design, so I use the size a lot. Click on these three dotted icons right here and click on image size. I use the size a lot, 4 in width and 5 in height. That's Instagram portrait size, 4 in width and 5 in height. Then click on OK. So after deciding on the size, then we are going to start by importing the background, and there are two ways to do that. The first method is to click right here, this icon right here, and click on from gallery to import your background. Click on this check icon, and there you have it. You've successfully imported your background. But the other method, let's undo this. You're going to click right here, this media icon right here. Click on it first. If you don't click on it first, you won't find this import. So to know the one that you are working with, you see this blue outline around it. So if you click here and you're looking for import, you won't find it. So you have to make sure you click here first. Click on import and then import the background you want to work with. Click on this check icon and increase the size from here, or you use this relative size to increase the size. Click on check, use the relative position to center it, and click on this gradation cap icon right here, this layers icon right here. Click on it and lock it. The reason why we are locking this particular layer is so that it does not keep on moving around while we are working with the other design elements. As we proceed in these designs, you are going to understand better. So after doing this, just click on import right here to import anything that you want to use in your design, be it vectors or shapes or images, backgrounds, anything. Just use the import icon. Click on import and import that image. So here's the image, here's the major image you are going to be working with. This jollof rice image right here. I love designing food flyers for a reason. So import the image right here. So here's the jollof rice that we just imported. Increase the size and slightly rotate it this way and move it right here. When increasing the size of an image in the design, do not increase from the side except for shapes. If it's shape, you can increase the size from any area, but for image, do not increase the size from the size like this. And when you're not trying to balance it, then you increase it from here as well. You reduce it, increase again, increase. Don't do this, it's going to distort the image. So let's return it to its original version right here and increase the size from the sides. And use this rotate right here, this icon. You can see the pointer on the screen, right? So slightly rotate it, and we are going to put it somewhere around here, this way, this way. So the next thing is that I'm going to write out the name. So to write out the name, click on this text too. Make sure this X activated. You are going to see the blue outline around it. It's going to be blue in color if it's the tool that you selected. Then click on text. Or if you don't want to write the text for me, you can use this plus and click on text. Any method is fine. Double tap on that text to edit it. Then you are going to write this name. I'll start with the major text. Every spoonful a celebration. Then change the color. Swipe, select color, and change the color to white. If you want to change the color and this is not activated, if it is this icon right here that has the blue outline around it and you want to change the text color, you won't find an option to change that color. You won't find an option except to return back to this text to right here so you can edit your text. So you can edit your text with any other tool that is available. Do you understand the idea? So click on this and we are going to change the font. Click on this AB right here. Click on my font. Now for this font here right here, these are the ones that came with Pixellab by default. So it's free, you do not have to install it, it's installed already, it came with Pixellab by default. You download the app and you're going to see this by default. So you can click on any one from here. This is beautiful, you can use this as well. For this tutorial, I'll just go with the one I already installed. So to install, you can just go to dafont.com to download the font and use the Zycover app to install it to your app. So I'm going to use this font, Nanotech Regular. Increase the size. You can just improvise and use any other font that is close to it. And that's the font that came with Pixellab by default, so you understand. So let's reduce the size of this image here a bit and keep it right here. Then lock it so it does not keep on moving around. And increase the size of this as well. Every spoonful a celebration. Then after this, I'm going to continue with the name. I love inputting the major text first before going on with the other tiny details. So I click on text again, or I just duplicate this one. Click on it and click right here and click here to duplicate. Use the duplicate icon. I'm going to edit it and write names delight. Actually, this is a fictional flyer. A fictional flyer, it means that this project do not actually exist. We are only designing it as reference for an actual flyer. You understand? So I just came up with this name. I don't know if this brand actually existed. Beams Delight. Reduce the size from here. Let's keep about 20. Then duplicate this text as well and move it around there. And I'm going to write out the tagline, which is let me think of a tagline. Okay. I'm going to write seasoned with memories. Does this look good? Okay, let's use this instead. Made with love, seasoned with memories. Let's keep it this way. I'll select the old text and use this right here. Okay. Now reduce the size to 15. Then come over here, move it right here, go right here. Then we are going to create a shape. So for anything related to shape, you are going to select this icon here in the middle. So click on shapes. You can see I'm reducing the size and when I'm editing the shape, right? Just follow the pointer on your screen. So I'm going to reduce the size of this shape right here. Increase the radius about 3 and click on this check icon. Let's use it. Now this shape is on top of the text and I want to bring the text to the top. So I have to come right here, click on this text. This is the first text, right? So to move it up, you can either use this like this. This means to front. It's going to bring it to the front, or you hold and drag to move it to any point. So it was this way before, just hold and drag to the top. But now it's still not coming out because the shape is white, the text is white. So you have to change one out of the two. So concerning contrast, lighter elements on darker backgrounds and darker elements on lighter backgrounds. You understand? So you are going to change the color of the shape, and to do that, you either come over to the edit icon right here and select the color, or you come over to this text color right here and that has something like this shape, this color right here, and select the color. So I use any of the two depending. I use any of the two. So let's select the color from here, from this edit directly, and use this red right here. And change this color to yellow. Okay. So I want the text to come out on the shape, but I also do not want something that will be too, where should I put it? I don't want it to shout too much. Let me just say I don't want it to have the same color as this major text right here, rather. So let's leave it at this yellow right here. So the text came out, but it's not giving as much attention as this major word right here. Duplicate the shape and repeat the same for this other side. Click on this icon, click on edit. Click on the check icon, repeat the same process. Click on this text, click on A. To do anything that is associated with text, you have to make sure this icon right here is toggled on. You cannot do anything that is associated with text if this mode is the one activated. So come over here and choose to front, or you go to the layers and drag it up. So we are going to change this color to yellow as well. Or to save ourselves the stress, click here. Anything that has to do with shape is this middle icon. So anything that has to do with text, make sure this one is toggled on. anything that has to do with shape, make sure this one is toggled on. Then click on this position right here. Now I'm going to, yes, I'm going to adjust it from here. Then change the color of the text as well to yellow. Okay, and I'm going to continue with the rest of the design. So I'm going to create a shape. Click here, click on the shape, and for this shape I will increase the radius to about 3 or 5. Let's leave at 5. Then increase the opacity to like 15 or 20 thereabouts. Let's leave it at 15. Then increase the stroke to 1, just 1, and change the color of the stroke. Can you see stroke color? Change the color of the stroke as well. Don't touch the blur radius, just click on this check icon and we have something like this. So this thing is close to like glass effect, but it's not technically glass effect like that. But it's close to glass effect, so let's leave it at this. And it's funny how some people limit creating this exact effect to Photoshop alone when it can be actually done with your smartphone. So to increase the size of this, if you increase it from here, from the size like I did, trying to be creative with it, is going to affect this edge. Can you see? It's going to affect this edge right here. So undo it and click on this edit to increase it, to enlarge the size, just like that, just like that. So I want this to be at the back of this food. So what do I do? What I explained earlier. Click on this graduation cap icon and drag. You hold it, you long press on it and drag it to your desired position. So I just drag it under. I drag. I just drag it at the back of this food right here, this jollof rice. And so we have this effect right here. So we are going to continue with the highlights. So every small for a celebration. Then the next we are going to write the menu highlight. So I'm going to create a shape. I just duplicate this one right here. Move it here and write menu highlight. Then let's shift the position. Click on the the shape rather. Now I'm going to change the color, either from here or from here. Change the color to like this orange. Let's change it to a darker shade. So to change to a darker shade, click on this plus here and use this, reduce it. You gently drag it to the back. You see the color is changing from here. You can see it from there. I'll use this and I'll change the color of the text as well to white. Now let's change this to yellow. This light yellow and change the color of the text to black. Yes, let's leave it this way. Then we are going to list out the many highlights. But let's change the fonts. Let's change this particular font. We've been using it as we start this tutorial. So click here, and I'll use this one that just came with Pixellab by default. This first one. Click on OK. Actually, it looks similar to the font we have been using as well. Then duplicate it, and we are going to use this to write out the highlights. So the first one on the list, the right of father rise. So instead of creating a separate shape to serve as the bullet, you see it a lot in design to create a separate shape to serve as the bullet. You can just use this or this to save yourself the time. So I'll start the first one. I'll write smoky jollof rice. Fried rice. And then this. And this. Actually, this is the fictional design, and all these ones I'm writing. I got it from ChatGPT. Beans and plantain. Beans and where is that symbol? Okay, and plantain. Then change it to white. You see, this black is showing, but it's not showing well, so you have to change it to a white color. And it's going to pop out. Then click on this spacing here. This spacing is to reduce the space between the letters. So let's undo it. And this one is to reduce the spacing between the lines. So we are going to increase it because we don't have any other thing to include, and we don't just want the space to be empty. So I'll increase the line spacing to like 20 and increase the size as well. So 23. So concerning the bullet that I was talking about earlier, if you don't want to use this particular one, you can just click here, create a shape. Let's take circle for example, or you can use square as well. So this circle right there, click on the check icon, zoom in. So I've completed this main highlight section. To know if your work is properly aligned in terms of alignment, you see this icon right here that looks like grid, this grid lines. Yeah, it's actually grid lines. Click on it and click here and select one of the lines to see if your work is actually aligning. Can you see this one do not actually align? Both this this white top and this text. So you have to work on it. You click it, and then for the text as well, and this, I'm going to shift it a bit to the left, so to make it aligned. So after that, the next thing is to include a call to action. And for that, I want to use the same effect I used right here at the bottom part. So I'll just click here and duplicate it. Duplicate. So if I want to increase the size to enlarge it, I can't increase from the side. This place is going to be distorted. It's going to be affected. So instead of that, you have to, okay, let me do that again. So you have to enlarge it from this edit here. Click on it and click on edit. Then you can enlarge as you deem fit. Let's leave it at 3. Now I'm going to centralize. To centralize, just click here and click on this relative position and click middle. If you click here, it's going to center it to the left. Click here to the right, here to the bottom right. I'll just drag it here, leave it at the center. Okay, it's aligning. I'll toggle it on back. Then I'm going to include the final call to action, which is place your order. So click here, duplicate it. I want to use the same text, the same font, so I'm duplicating it. Then write place your order. Now I'm going to leave space and write the number. I don't want to write this call to action and the number separately, so I just leave space and write out the phone number. It's a fictional design, so I'll just write one random number. You can include any number. It's a fictional design. I'll reduce the size to about 20 or 18. Then I'll use the spacing right here. Increase the spacing. Let's leave it at 15. Then to centralize it, click on this relative position again. Use the relative position that is applicable for text. Not this, it's not even going to work. So click here back, then click on relative position and centralize. And the final thing is to include the WhatsApp button. So I click on import to import the WhatsApp icon. Reduce the size. This is way too big. Reduce the size from the sites, or you use relative size and reduce it. Then use this position. Can you see? Let's remove the full stop right here. Now draw a shape right here. Can you see? Then click on this text and make sure it's decentralized. Click on this relative position. Okay, let me undo that. So instead of using that relative position like that, I want all to be centralized. So I have to click on it one by one. Click on this layer icon, click on place your order, click on this WhatsApp icon and the call icon. Click on the phone number. Okay, the phone number has been selected as well. Then click here, this icon right here. Can you see this is the same icon that I've been using for relative position? Click on it and click here in this center. Okay, there's one more thing we didn't pick, this particular shape. So I'll just undo that one and redo it again. Click on place your order together with the phone number. Click on this WhatsApp icon. Click on this shape that we created and think we've selected all now. Then click here again, use this relative position to position it to the center, just like that. And for the final stage, we are going to import a food doodle. It's called doodle. So click on this import. I'll crop out this part right now. Let's shift this to the top a bit. Can you see this thing is called doodle? Let me write it out. In case you do not get the spelling. So that's the spelling. You can search for it on Pinterest. It's called doodle. Doodle. And in this case, is this one that we're using is food doodle. So I'll just delete that. I'm going to duplicate it. I want to use the second one. Use this crop. Crop out this part as well. Can you see the design is already beautiful? It's just that this makes it more beautiful. So I'll move this to the right a bit. Click on it from here. Because I logged it already, if I'm clicking on it, it's not going to respond. Can you see it's not going to respond because I logged it in the layer. So to actually move it, I have to go back to the layer section, click on it and unlock it. I'll shift it to the right a bit. Then move this right here. And now we are going to check if there is any other area for correction. If there's any other area you want to improve. So I'll zoom in. Okay. So for this part right here, can you see the icon, this WhatsApp icon and the call icon is on top of the phone number. So we have to adjust that. So I'll just click on this icon right here and move the position. Move the position again. Increase the space as well. So just like this. Then I'll just shift that one in the middle so it can align with it. This icon and this. So that'll be whole. So that's another reason to always double check to cross check your design again before exporting. So now we are just going to export the image. Click here and click on save as image. If you save as project, it means that you want to be able to access it later. So just Click here, name it and press OK. Then when you come right here, click on my project and you are going to see the project that you have saved. So but in this tutorial, I'm just going to export it directly as image. Leave it as JPEG and save it as Ultra. Save to gallery. So for the final stage of the editing, we are going to be using our Snapseed app. Open your Snapseed app and open the flyer you just exported. Then click on Tools, click on Details, and slide on your screen. Just slide on your screen. Are you seeing the pointer on your screen? So you just slide like that to increase the structure. Then just look at the pointer on your screen. Slide up. So many options will come available. And the sharpening as well. We are going to use the slider to increase it. So I'll click on this check icon and I will long press on my screen so you can see the clear difference between the before and the after. The before and the after. So when you are told to make it pop, can you see the clear difference? That's the clear difference. Then click on export when you are done and save. So here is the final output of the design. Can you see? Here's the final output. Can you see how sharp it is? Even this effect came out so well. So with this, we've come to the end of this tutorial. Let me know in the comments if you find this video helpful and valuable. Please do it to subscribe as well. And if you have any questions, you can drop them in the comments as well. Thank you for watching and staying to the end. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.